Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Godot time. Godot action maybe even. Um yeah, we're back with trying to fixing the grenades. Because as you probably those who remember last time actually managed to build a grenade. Yay. And actually managed to get them working. Double yay. They even have explosion radius. Triple yay. Let's just show. There we go. Even bounce off walls. Have a nice explosion. Okay. So problem, as you can see, they just fly through enemies and delete them. So not good. Anyway, now we need to check what that could do. And I actually have an idea. So, I feel. So this is the general idea. If we say they all have different health, and they wouldn't yeah, if health is beneath 0, then should Q3. So we can just actually like streamline this a bit more now, because we already have like how should I put it in the best way? Technically would need to Technically I should do an array for that. Okay, so first of all, I'm just making I can still redo that later. Let's just say gun damage is 2. So that's it now. Save scene. Duh. Okay. Then let's actually do this and oh yeah, right. And do character nodes health minus equal character stat at dot gun damage. And then we remove this. This should now work for all of them. Let me just check that for a second. Yep. So. So, 5 exactly. That's good. That's good. Okay, so we now have, we already have fixed our, some stuff here, and now we just do this and put the code a bit higher up, because then we need it here anyway. So thankfully this just changes it for all of them. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so let's go into enemy 3. This is the main one we're testing stuff on, and let's just do it. Let's just give them 20 health. Let's make them beefy, okay? Not a big problem, but you know. So, wait. So it still deletes the enemy by going through. That's a problem. Okay, but yeah, but we can actually just remove those parts that actually just cleans everything up and makes everything a bit nicer. And then I can just re-add that here. Ironically, now we have actually health working as intended instead of just, you know, placeholder stuff, but the grenades still do problems. Okay, that's so odd. Okay, wait. How can I... Wait a second. Can I just say velocity? No. Okay. Okay. Not fully done, but okay. That makes sense. I really just I just needed to stop it manually. Obviously. The main problem, though, is I clicked the wrong buttons. Okay, so enemy 3, that is our, yeah. So what if I pump it up to 40? Ah, well, would you look at that? Oh, wait. I think I know my mistake. Because do I even need this? No. Wait, do I need it? I need that. Because I get what is going on here now. Because if area get parent is grenade, okay. So problem is, it basically does damage twice. Once through the hit, once through the explosion. I don't know how to do that better. Okay, so I have basically two thoughts on this. See, on one hand, I mean, I can tune it. The main thing, I can probably find a solution to this, but also the idea that a grenade hitting an enemy does double damage, it's not a bad idea for gameplay, isn't it? Even if it's not as intended. I'm torn on this. And again, I just had this idea of how to do okay, okay, so first of all, you will become a variable. Now we do a bunch of let's just do pistol damage, and let's say pistol damage is 2. Let's do 4. Const damage is that's actually 2. Let's put this one at 3. Let's just make this like really fucking so we can do other stuff later. Okay. So thing is, I want that to be just generally used. And let's start with 4. Then we can go to character. Okay. Now, because technically, what we need here is actually just kind of simple. Like, I don't know if I want to do, like, I can definitely do that later on. In the, okay, because I don't know if I want to do it like, oh, you can only hold like 2 guns and you need to switch through them. That would be actually kind of interesting. I think that, yeah, you know what, I should do that like that. Question is just how. Mm. You know what? First of all, let's make it a very, very simple thing, because first of all, we need a new input. If grenade on Q, interact on E, Then how about we put weapon switching on tab for now? I guess the left trigger. Who knows? I need to check this one a lot better, but still. Okay. I technically need a different bullet now. That's a problem. Hmm. Okay. That definitely is now a problem because I have a good idea of how I want it to look, but I don't find anything that would fit it. Yeah. Do you want to do a bit of sprite work again?
What do you need?
Technically, a shotgun bullet. But okay,
Shotgun bullet.
Yeah. Okay. So can I describe what I thought what it should look like? Basically, you can. It's actually pretty good to see on this one. Because like I think this idea of like you have like a red ball in front with like a bit of a fading like red trail back, but like
There's no
like this is the front and this would be the back, but like that's very simplistic.
That's even more front.
What?
Left is back, right is front.
I know, but I wanted the other way around because I want this to be the projectile and then two besides each other, so they fire like in a spread.
Okay.
I have a weird idea. Okay.
It doesn't seem like a shotgun though.
I had this idea of like that it's later like a double barrel and it just like fires two projectiles at once, so that's why it's
So you want two projectiles.
Yes.
And you just you don't want actual bullets flying. You want muzzle flashes.
No, like it should be a projectile sprite, but it should look like a flaming hot ball of fire.
So not a bullet.
Yeah, something cooler.
A ball.
Yeah, with like a meteor trail behind it, you know? That was my idea at the very least, but
Then they would partially overlap. I'm not sure if I am able to pull this off, but I can try.
Yeah, I don't need it today.
Yeah.
I will just start trying to get my rough programming shit in, and if my ideas work, I can go on.
But you already have a bullet, just so you know.
I know. This is what I will use right now. And probably also for other stuff. It's just it's just a whole. I think I want to have like different ones. Maybe I'm going to be. You don't even need to make it like two besides each other. Just make it one. I can either make it one fixed model in Godot, or I can actually spawn two at once, which would make more sense for a shotgun. You know what the worst part is about this? My brain just went like, huh, what's like a good inspiration for sprites? And it was like Metal Slug. And I'm like, okay, but I don't want to kill my girlfriend.
And look at it.
Yeah. Okay. I just realized I need to overhaul a lot. I can just say, I just pressed. So it's, weapon switch. And okay, it's first of all this. Next. So the thing is, hmm. You know what? I just realized I probably need to learn goddamn arrays for that.
The shotgun?
Yeah, that's a shotgun.
Okay.
Not the projectile, I think.
You never asked for projectile, you asked for muzzle flash.
I wanted the projectile. I keep saying projectile, and you're like, you want the muzzle flash. No!
What you're describing is basically a muzzle
I
flash.
just wanted to look more like a rocket blast firing forward, like a meteor strike.
Try.
Just look up the projectiles.
You think I didn't do that already?
Okay.
Yeah. Like, maybe here?
That's explosions.
Yeah, that's the closest I found.
Damn.
Because, no. I don't think...
That sucks that they are not in there.
I need a muzzle flash anyway, so let me copy that first.
Okay.
Still. Stop talking in programming language and tell me what you actually want.
I'm trying to... Let me think. I'm getting headaches again. Oh, God.
Switch languages, woman.
Was willst du von mir, Weib?
Not that kind of language.
I just want to have, like, a projectile that flies forward and leaves, like, a bullet trail behind it.
So you want a bullet?
What?
So you
Want a bullet? I want a bullet, yeah.
Okay.
But that one, not one that looks like a bullet. Just a fiery hot ball of flame.
Do you know what a shotgun, if you say the one projectile, you want a slug?
No, I want to have dragon's breath.
Okay.
More like that.
And dragon's breath is, in real terms...
Fire. Phosphorus. Ammunition, I think.
You think?
I think it was phosphor.
I don't care what it is. I'm more like, at least not in this way.
I'm so sorry.
But at least I know what to search for. So it's shards.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a normal fucking shotgun stuff. Okay. But it burns.
Now what if statements work? Wait, I can just say.
It's basically children's firecrackers, but lethal.
Very lethal.
Because that's what they look like. It's like,
Okay.
you know those small long sticks you can put a lighter on and makes
Yes.
it's that, but bigger and longer, and some kind of shards. I don't know if they're metal or not. If we looked if it was a metal, and they self-ignite through the shot, and apparently they make small explosions if they hit something. Think. At least I know what to work with.
Ripping was a particle system. Hey, Tensor. Actually, no. I really just adjective power PS to your bullet and it will become a flaming fireball. I mean, I could do that. Switch. Could be, but okay. Now, just so we know it actually works, we need a fallback thing in the UI. I haven't done that in a while. What do we have here? Score is that. Label. Let's create another label. There we go. Just do it like that. Okay. Script. Maybe that works. Let me just see what my Frankenstein shit here created. Are you loading? It is in fact not loading. We really just download 4.6 at this point. Okay, so not what I can do. Let me just look up. Ah, I'm stupid. Hmm. You know what? First of all, let's just not do this one right now. See if it generally just works. Hello, OBS. Hello. Are you just playing? There we go. So it was 10. That would mean this was shotgun damage. So if I do nothing now, yeah, 5. Because that's then the pistol damage. So that works. Okay, it works. Blah. Maybe. Oh, maybe I just needed to do it like that. Blah. Oh, that was it. There we go. Now you know what is where. Okay. Oh, that's already good stuff. Next time, I guess different projectiles then. Here's the thing. Okay, the thing I realized that I need to look into and collect for next time is 100% arrays. I did not expect to run into this much of a wall. Because basically, even if I just say I have like 3 to 4 weapons, I need to have probably pickup slots and then just do something with that. There's still a lot of if-else stuff going on. But hey, I can switch between things. The problem here is though, you know what? I think the easiest way to do it would to probably actually have different guns as like scenes. That might actually be the easiest way to do it. This is just jobbing it, but yeah, I think getting gun models and then being like, okay, this is your individual way of shooting it. That would definitely be the smartest way of doing it. Because then I can say, the pistol fires slow, but has good damage. The MG, less damage, but fast firing. Stuff like that, Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Arrays list to tuples, hash sets, hashes. I'll have to use it, and every developer should know it. Yeah, that's why I'm like, shit, I really need to do this now, right? Like, I will only get so far with this. Like, I need a shotgun sprite. And probably at some point, I really need to think how to put sprites onto character models. Or does have a character model with with different gun sprites in hand?
Well, you have a sprite attached to the character model, so it moves with the character model. And then you just change what it loads.
I probably need to do that, yeah, as like a entity that that gets deactivated or so.
Yeah? No. Just a picture. You have a sprite on your character, besides the character sprite, with the weapons in there. And it's fine.
Yeah. Oh god, I need to really look into that. Hey, you know what? I managed to do today?
No,
Grenades actually explode on impact, and just because I actually just need to tell them stop.
Have you figured out how to go faster over certain frames in an animation yet?
What do you mean with that?
Well, because the explosion I made was originally made with the intention that the first 3 frames actually like very short. And then
I have not done that yet. Again, the thing I managed to do today, just to be a bit proud of me. Grenades, not, what? I can just show you.
Grenades work.
Grenades work now. They have a quirk I could change, but I like it.
Okay, what?
Wait a second. OBS. Now it showed. Oh, come on, OBS. Why are you so fucking slow?
It's always slow.
No, it was not before.
Yes, it was.
I mean, it's also upside down.
What?
Yeah, I need to mirror OBS because for some reason this version of Godot in compatibility mode is the one that doesn't crash, but it's upside down in Godot. For some godforsaken reason. Yeah, see? And then it does this. But also, it works. As you can see here, we have now gun mode 1. Which is, I think it does 4 damage, so... Kills... Okay, what is gun mode? What?
You just said we have gun mode. No,
gun slots. I have the gun slots. So, like, I can switch between 1 and 2 here. That is... Okay.
So it doesn't do anything yet?
Not yet.
Okay,
so basically, right now it only does because 2 is shotgun. It does less damage, as you can see.
Yeah.
Well, 1 is just obliterate. pistol stuff. So it works. It works. I can change the values another time, but roughly we're getting closer to being a game. Ooh, I'm making game. I have headache. Oh,
Why?
I don't know. The thought of a race made me head hurt.
Why? They're arranged.
Okay,
Like.
here's the problem. Okay, when I realized I would now need to dive into like stuff to learn, and I should that I should probably not do while I stream, but then my brain also was like, oh, maybe you can just like guess how arrays work, and so it just started thinking about arrays. But like the problem is,
Have you
I
opened
cannot.
the documentation?
I did, and it hurt my brain.
Because from what I know, arrays
Yes,
are variables in the end.
technically yes.
They're just arranged.
I know.
Array. It doesn't explain arrays, I know.
That's the thing. But my brain still tried to comprehend something I only know vague stuff about, and I think that is not a good habit of me for trying to just, oh yeah, maybe my brain can just brute force information into existence. Like, sorry,
If you're smart, you could deduct it.
I guess. But also, you know what? I don't know why my brain sometimes works like ChatGPT, just like, oh yeah, hey, what are arrays? Brain.
The metaphor, given that you never used ChatGPT to my knowledge.
I don't, and I will never. But also, my brain hallucinates shit if it wants to. Hey, I have stuff that works. Yay! I just need to I arranged enemy. Wait.
I'm trying to wrap my head around of making dragon's breath in pixel art without making it a flamethrower. Because that would be easier.
I get you. That should actually made it so that. And there we go. Code could just be transplanted. Absolutely no problem. Well, and with that, also all enemies work off actually work off a health system now, and not just bullet goes in them, delete. Yeah. You know what? I guess it's another good baseline for next time. Okay, so next time we really are getting into the guns. That should probably just be the main thing, I guess. So, you know what? Let's just switch over and build some trains and chill out. I'm very happy that I get closer to where I want to be, actually. Like, with every single step, I just, like, every single stream, I do a step forward. And yeah, next time, a race. Because without a race, I will probably not be, able to do something good here. So yeah, see you all around. We will be right back in just a second. Just reload the page.